Podcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, welcome to the webinar. We're on here at AbleSys. We'll go over the charts and signals and see what AbleTrend said today for the intraday, and we'll take a look at longer term charts here. They have a stock chart here that I'm putting up. This is APC, daily, weekly. We always put two time frames together. It's the guidance chart. Filters out a lot of false signals that way. It keeps us out of trouble. Certainly going to be some losing trades. There's definitely risk in trading, but we've got a heck of a track record here, and I think you'll like what you see. So let's jump in. You've got your daily, weekly chart here, and what we're looking for is three indicators and two different time frames to agree. A big red X's, like right here. This is a wall of resistance. The weekly chart. X's are weekly, dots are daily. So we've got support below, we've got resistance above. Oh, this is a classic no trade zone right in here. Absolutely no trade. Short trade here, we've got red bar, red dot, red X. That's what we're looking for. Three indicators to agree. And two different time frames. Red bar, red dot, red X, and that was a heck of a big time downtrend right over there. This is the end of last year. Each one of these bars is a day. So this is for position trading, or you can swing trade it also. But we had a beautiful, there's the combination we're looking for: blue bar, blue dot, blue X. If you missed the first blue bar, you had about 4 days to get in, because you have 1, 2, 3 blue bars here. This is 2 weeks ago. Price is around $47. It's jumped up to 71 today, 71 and change. Unbelievable. I mean, it just gapped way up. I believe it was really good earnings, and up and away it's gone, because this is earnings season for stocks. But AbleTrend had you in the triple confirmation. Again, the first time you get a blue bar, a blue dot, and a blue X. And it doesn't matter if you're trading stocks or if you're doing futures, if you're day trading futures or long-term stock, it's the same guidelines we go by. Same rules, same colors. Red bar, red dot, red X to go short. Blue bar, blue dot, blue X to go long. What does that mean? It means three different AbleTrend indicators, doing all the calculations, all agree, as well as two different time frames. In this case, daily, weekly. A lot of odds stacked in your favor that way, and this one worked out really nice. And that's a home run if there ever was one right there. In 2 weeks, it went from 47 to 71. So pretty cool stuff there. Wish they could all be like that. But you can't control the market movement. Keep that in mind. I mean, yesterday, intraday was a really choppy sideways day. Can't control that. It's going to be, up and down is the trading world, that's for sure, especially intraday trading. Now, Monday and Tuesday, great days. Today, good day. Yesterday, not so good. But on the week, very big winning week, because Monday and Tuesday was fantastic. We had an excellent trade here today. Today worked out really nice. Now, I'm going to show you the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute combination. That's my favorite. I've been testing this for a while now, and I'm going to talk about that here today. Again, usually we use 1, 3, and then up top 3, 9. I like to put the two charts together. It's nice to trade off the 1, 2, 3 chart. In other words, off the 1 minute chart, because that's faster in and out. That's going to tell you what's going on in a quicker way. I just want to make sure that the 3, 9 doesn't disagree. That's all we're doing. It's real easy when you put the two charts together, and you just kind of blend them together. You just have to got to think a little bit. It's just don't buy if there's a red X or red dot above on either chart. Okay, I'm going to simplify it. You don't buy, which is obvious. I know it's obvious, but I want to stress that. You don't buy. Okay, you're going to look at the 1 minute chart, and you're not going to buy if there's a red X or a red dot above it on either chart. Obviously, that means there's resistance, so no trade. Well, that's simple enough. To go short, you don't go short if you have a blue X or blue dot below on either chart, either the 3, 9 or the 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's kind of easy enough. I mean, we've been saying it's pretty much the same thing I've been saying for years. Now, let's just take a look at this 1, 2, 3. the way you add the 2 minute, because it's already a 1-3 chart, the way you add the two, this is how I like to do it, and I find it helpful. It makes the 1-3 even better because now you're adding 2 minute support and resistance, and when the markets get really choppy and sideways, it'll keep you out of even more false signals, or it'll even keep you out of more choppiness before it happens. And that's the whole key. Don't trade when it's choppy. Well, it's easy to say that after the fact because you don't know it's choppy until you've gone through it. Obviously, this is about serious real-time trading, not looking back. I mean, you have no choice but to look back to help predict the future. However, when you're going through it live, you don't know you're in a choppy market. So to add the 2 minute chart, I've got NQ, this is pound F, I use e-signal, and you click format, okay? The second one is a 2 minute, as you can see right here, 2 minute. The third one is a 3 minute. So I just got 1, 2, 3 lined up, that's all it is. But every time you make a change, oh, by the way, it has to be a check mark for the 2 minute and the 3 minute. Check mark and a dot in number 1 for both the 2 minute and the 3 minute. The 1 minute is the main chart. That's the chart with all the price bars. So we don't have a check mark for that. So the 1 minute, right now, this is what yours look like. 1 minute, 3 minute. Okay, that makes sense. We're just going to add the 2 minute. And then after you add the 2 minute, and here's 2 minute intraday, again, check mark in none, dot in 1, click format. You have to click format. That saves it. So you got 1 minute, as you can see here, no check. Always, everything's in subgraph 1, everything in 1. 2 minute, check mark, subgraph 1, and a 2 here. 3 minute, check mark, subgraph 1, 3 minute here. Click OK. When you click OK, now you're going to go into format indicator where you have your indicators. Well, this part's easy. Everything is AbleTrend TS. TS, TS. Now, you say, what are the little X's? Well, I just made the 2 minute where the crosses, I made them smaller. Okay, I made the buy stop cross a smaller X, and on the 3 minute, you could see it's a bigger X. Okay, so you just want to make it, you can do whatever you like, but that's how I set it up. I find it easy to see that way. You see how you've got some red X's that are small, like right there, and then you got a red X that's bigger. Well, that's the 3 minute, and that's the 2 minute. It's the same rules. Don't trade if you have an opposite color blocking your path. We want to go short, and there's a blue X below on any chart, any time frame. We're just not going to do it because that means there's a roadblock there. So right here, you can see pre-market, boy, there was some serious selling, getting ready to shoot down. Although you don't know it at the time. Right there at the 9:30 open, I mean, that was just a beautiful short. And it was already short on the 3.9. It was short on the 1.3. I mean, everything was just screaming at you to get short. And again, using the 1 minute chart is a big advantage because you get in and out quicker. Now, using the 1, 2, 3 and the 3.9 at the same time, it's going to eliminate those ugly, choppy days. Now, and not all of it because they'll be losing days like yesterday. I'll guarantee you that. But half the day we didn't even trade, which is a good thing because it just went sideways and it was choppy all day long. If you're trading all day, anybody using like other indicators or other programs, or even if you're using AbleTrend, you were trading all day, you got crushed. You got crushed. But because you're using the 1, 2, 3 and the 3.9 at the same time, just making sure that there's no disagreement. They'd all don't have to agree because sometimes the 3.9 doesn't agree with the one, it just can't disagree. Until you look at it every day for a couple days, or better yet, just scroll back, you'll understand what I'm saying. Now, to look at the chart at the same time, because it's hard, it's two different time frames, click on the G1 on the top, and then you can click over here at the 9:30 open. Let me get rid of this first. Try that again. You can, oh, that's actually the 9:30 open right there. You can click at the 9:30 open, which is right there, 9:30 Eastern time open. You can see, it was red on the 3.9. You had red F, red X, red everything. Everything was red over here. I mean, it's all lined up absolutely perfect to go short. And then using a 2 green bar exit, you'd be out right about here. But, I mean, that was like a 30-point, no, it was a 20-point move. That was a pretty cool move there. Actually, it was 15 points. You know, first trade of the day, that was a nice 15 points. Let me just jump in because I got a question to you. Ken got on the 1-3. No, the 1-3 was fantastic, Ken. I'm showing you right here. Again, you've got to use the 1-3 and the 3-9 together, Ken. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of, I don't know how many times I could say it. But why didn't, I mean, what was wrong with the first trade of the day? Usually the best trade of the day is the first trade of the day. I mean, look at this trade right here on the 1-3. You can't blame AbleTrend for that one. If you didn't take it, that's okay. I mean, you know, the market doesn't work around your schedule or my schedule or anybody else's. But the 1-3 today, first trade of the day, 15 points. Clear cut, easy to read, doesn't get any better than that. But half the trades today you didn't take because the 3-9 was opposite of the 1-3. That's why you've got to look at both of them together. I mean, next trade of the day. This is not a trade right here. So I don't know why it's not sinking in, but it should be pretty obvious. I mean, there's a trade on the 1-3, but look at the 3-minute chart at that time. You've got red X's above. No trade. Well, that's easy enough. I mean, duh, right? We don't buy if there's red X's above on either chart. As I've been saying for weeks now, to put the two charts together, and it's the same rules we've been talking about for years. Okay, we don't go short here because obviously we've got blue dots, we've got blue X's below. How about over here? Can we short it here? Well, let me just go back and click the G1. Yeah, we can short it there. Another winner. First hour of the day, we had two big winners. Well, one big winner and one decent-sized winner. So you couldn't lose the rest of the day, being that the first hour was so great. I mean, red bar, red dot, red X, everything was lined up on the 3-9 also. Now, even if the bar was green on the 3-minute, that doesn't matter. As long as there's no blue X below, you take the trade. I mean, it's that simple. You don't short if there's a blue X or a blue dot below on either chart. Well, that's kind of obvious. You don't buy if there's a red X or a red dot above. Unless, and I'm going to give you one exception to that, if the red X above is like 10 points away and your 1-minute, 3-minute chart says to buy it, but your resistance on the 3-9 chart is so far away, that's like 10 points or more away, take the trade. What's wrong with making 10 points? Or have the probability of making 10 points. So we went short over here, as you can see. Another winner, down it went. Nice trade. So first hour of the day, we're up like 25 points. So that was sweet. Obvious no trade zone, all in here. A big pile of nothing according to AbleTrend. Red and blue everywhere. Green, there was no red bar, red dot, red X to go short. There was no blue bar, blue dot, blue X to go long. Until 2 hours in, about 11:30 Eastern. 2 hours in, for 1 hour in the morning, the first hour we had two nice winners. Then for 1 hour straight, no trade. It was a no trade zone. Real obvious too. Everything was blue and red mixed. Well, that means stay away. Already over here at about 11:25, there it is. Blue bar, blue dot, blue X. Well, let's take a look at the top chart just to make sure that there's room for it to run. Well, that's right in this area here. There were red X's above. But you had 10 points. Actually, you had 13 points before you hit a red X. You had 13 points before you hit a roadblock, because that's what the red X is. It's a wall of resistance that's going to stop the price from going higher. You had 13 points. All I'm saying is take the trade. I mean, you can take the trade because you had plenty of room before you're going to hit resistance. And that's exactly what happened. Up and away it went. You had I mean, even if you were looking at the 3-9 here, Ken, I mean, what's wrong with this trade? buy there. If you're just using the 1-3 alone, like you just said, well, here's a 15-point winner right here. And we had a 15-point winner earlier and a 7-point winner. We're up 37 points, and it's only 2.5 hours into the day. So not sure what chart you were using, but it wasn't, or what rules or guidelines you were going by, but it wasn't AbleTrend. Because, I mean, these are the exact signals at that exact time of the day. Nothing changes. I mean, heck, that's cheating. Anybody can tell you after the fact what to do. But these were the signals at that time, exactly at that time. Short, the 1, 2, 3 chart says to go short at 12:30 Eastern. Well, let's take a look at, just make sure there's no, yeah, we can go short. There's no red X, there's no blue X or blue dot below on either chart. That's a short trade right there. Break-even trade. It's actually made a couple of points. I'm going to call it a break-even because I like to downplay the winners and exaggerate the losses, the opposite of what everybody else does, and tries to fool you and trick you. I don't play that game. I don't want that done to me. Short right here. Everything is lined up perfect on the 3-9. No reason not to. And that was about another break-even trade. So everything's okay so far. Still up about, geez, a whole boatload of points today. No, on the 1-3, Ken, that's what I'm showing you, the 1-3 chart today. It was fantastic the first 3 hours. It was about 30 points profit, 35 points profit after the first 3 hours. So I'm just talking 1-3 chart only, just the 1-3 chart. You should have been plus $700, which is 35 points. I'm showing you right here on the chart. I'm not even looking at the 3-9. So if you were using just the 1-3 chart today, you should have been plus 35 points. And I'll just take 5 points off just for the heck of it. You should have been plus 30 points after the first 3 hours of trading. I'll gladly go over that with you if you like tomorrow, but not sure why you didn't see that or what you did wrong, because we're looking at the chart right now and the chart doesn't change. Okay, so you got a nice little trade here at two. Let's see. Let's take a look at this triple confirmation here, and that. Let's see, 1338. No trade. You got red X's and red dots right above you. No trade right here. Good thing we didn't. It turned around and went down. That's a no trade zone. Now, can we go long here at about 2 o'clock? We certainly can. Triple confirmation on the 3-9, triple confirmation on the 1-3. Not that we have to have that, but that makes it even better. And up and away that went very nicely. If you're using the 2 green bar exit, you'd be out there. If not, you're just out pretty much about the same price there. That's about a 6 or 7 point winner right there. So the 1 minute, 3 minute chart was excellent today. And then pretty much, here we go, the rest of the day. This is a no, let's see, 1502. No trade here. 1502 up here, just a bunch of blue X's all the way. This is a no trade all in here. No trade. Because there were blue X's right here, as you can see right here on the 3-9 chart. So all I'm saying is, don't buy if there's red X's or red dots above on either chart. Don't go short if there's blue X's below. That's all it is. Joe, what you're going to do in Ninja is you're going to add a third time frame. So you're going to put in the NQ chart again. You're going to put the NQ chart in again. So you've got a 1 minute, a 3 minute. Just make a third one, a 2 minute. And if you need help and support, yes. Tech support. Eric is in tech support. He's here 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, until about a half an hour earlier than this time right now. So yeah, I don't. In Ninja, he could definitely help you with that for sure. You're welcome. Skip saying, have you ever added a 2.6? Yeah, I not a 2.6. I've just added the 2 is really what I've done. I've used a 1, 2, 3 here, Skip, and I find that to work really well. And I just used the 3-9, as kind of an overview, or looking at the slightly higher time frame. just to see where support resistance, and meaning where are the X's and dots on the 3-9 chart. Just keeps us out of a lot of chop that way. The whole key, stay out of chop as much as we can. Because when the trends come, we know the stopper is going to pick up every trend. That's a done deal for years and years. It's staying out of the chop. That's what's going to make it, give you the big advantage and make it so much different than every other indicator, which gets killed in chop, just as we would also if we were only using one time frame. But we actually use 1, 2, 3, and 9. Actually, 4 time frames combined in these two charts. Pretty cool stuff. Play around with it over the weekend, see what you think. And any help I can give you, always glad to help. Thanks for being here.